Thanks for clicking on this video. Please share it with your family and friends. Now, let's start the video. According to the Father, you have sought assistance from others. However, I believe that it is now time for you to rise and prepare for yourself and those in your vicinity. The individuals who raised and mentored you have additional individuals that require their attention. The Father asserts that you are no longer a child, but rather a person who is maturing and achieving the full expression of your identity and the goals I have for your life. According to the Father, in your life, not in the life of another. Put your trust in me and my essence within you. Your God asserts that this newfound maturation will both shape and constrain your faith, propelling you toward greater power. According to the Father, He will glorify His Son on earth, in your earth, today. I will guarantee that the cross will cure you, provide for you, and save you entirely through my unchanging and endless plan. I will not cause my Son any harm or deprive him by failing to demonstrate my affection for him in a manner that is consistent with my loyalty. Therefore, the Father instructs you to remain attentive, as there is nothing to acquire or attain. Ultimately, my Son has already attained complete acquisition for you on the tree of every promise and every supply. The Father advises that you should place your faith and safety in the blood that was shed on Calvary today. All the characteristics that constitute salvation are present in the blood of my Son. There is no requirement for your religious endeavors or charitable actions to enhance the functionality of Christ's blood. According to the Father, blood possesses authority, the capacity to recuperate, the ability to render protection, the capacity to leverage even the most obstinate souls and challenging circumstances to one's advantage and benefit. Therefore, the Father instructs, relax now in the strength of the blood of the one and only Son. Religion and morality are no longer necessary, they are ineffective and will ensnare you. I have not compelled you to comply with my directives. Rather, I have empowered you to achieve success. I have selected you to be my own and will impart my character to you. The cross will provide you with all of its advantages to assist you in your personal development and in achieving the entirety of my plan for your life. In the present day, God asserts that He created the mouth of man and endowed it with the creative power that molded the earth. He then sent it out into the world to demonstrate His beauty. The Father declares, in reality, I have bestowed upon you the gift of speech. I have granted you the capacity to communicate, even in a refined manner, to demonstrate that I am in control of all hostile forces. Language was bestowed upon you as a token of my benediction, enabling you to articulate your emotions and leverage my creative abilities to transform your surroundings. The Father instructs them, open your mouth wide. Did He not mention that the mouth speaks from a full heart? You are the embodiment of my virtue. You will manifest the grandeur that I have instilled in you through the words you have spoken. The Father desires that you speak life today. Instead of discussing death, discuss existence. Oppose oppression and advocate for freedom. Do not complain about destitution, instead, advocate for resources. Write down your ideas with enthusiasm and assurance. The Father declares, speak words that inspire you with confidence that all of the blessings for which I died on the cross will be brought into your life today. Today is the day of my blessings. Today, I will demonstrate my loyalty to you. Today, I am instructed by God to pay attention to the guidance of my Spirit. You will be enveloped by the energy of my Spirit, and you will perceive and experience the world in a novel manner. Even though humans have inhabited the earth for thousands of years, I will perform a novel act for you. Individuals who are intimately acquainted with you will be astounded by the transformations I effect in your life. They are under the impression that they possess a comprehensive understanding of you and that there are no more surprises to uncover. No, no. The Father speaks in His voice. I am resounding from above in your life. I am providing you with strength from my wealth. He is adorning you with the most attractive clothes and placing the symbol of my power on you. Elevate your gaze. The Father instructs us to gaze upon the new and rejoice, for the old has passed away and all things have been transformed. The Father has stated that you will renew your relationship with me today and that you will serve me to receive the renewed blessing for all that I have for you from the beginning of time. In the words of God, today I have come to wash your feet. Religious deception involves disregarding the suffering of others and taking pleasure in stepping on them. The Father states, "This is neither my spirit nor my nature." I am courteous and refrain from raising any issues. Frequently, I am inclined to extend forgiveness to all individuals who have committed an error. Please approach me to retrieve the cleansing. I have donned a cloth that belongs to a servant. I will be the one to cleanse you of all your crimes and faults today. Only washing his feet was sufficient. However, Peter, from ancient times, instructed me to also cleanse his hands and cranium. All the other necessary cleaning up will occur if you allow me to clean up your behavior and allow you to be with me. According to the Father, the human heart is inherently dishonest and malevolent, and no one can comprehend it. However, I am determined to establish my residence in your heart, regardless of the circumstances. Bring me along as you traverse the pavilions of your inner self, and I will remain by your side, providing comfort. I am aware of the functioning of your structure, and there is no necessity for a religious justification or an explanation for failure when the Father declares, "I am present even in your failures and shortcomings." I can discern that you are merely particles. So that you may receive all of my compassion and grace today, I am resurrecting you from the dust of human existence and transforming you into a new creation in my image. According to God, today is the day to relinquish human standards and fortitude. It is now time to devote all of your energy to me, confident that I will never disappoint or disappoint you. Allow the influence of my Spirit to govern and regulate you. This will assist you in comprehending that you are no longer your own, having been acquired at a cost, the precious blood of Calvary. May you be liberated from all attachments that are impeding your progress, and may the bonds of your spirit be severed, enabling you to embark on a voyage with me into the enigmatic depths of my plans and objectives for you. I heard your prayers and laments as you surrendered your life to my Lordship. The Father is unequivocal in His desire to regain control of your heart, which you relinquished when you recognized Him as your Master and God. This is the moment to redeem the acquired possession. I will be yours, and you will be mine, and nothing will stop my unwavering purpose to bless you beyond all understanding. The Father begs you to shout, "My Lord and my God," from your heart. I will enter you and force you to eat the last of my plenty and the hidden manna that is set aside for those who are determined to overcome all obstacles and become fully mine. Currently, God declares, "I have a plan for you that surpasses the capacity of any human language." My intentions for you are evident. I pray for you and guide the language of heaven and angels while you beseech me in the language of my spirit from the deepest parts of your heart. Attempt to pray in tongues with fervor and profundity at all times, as Paul did in ancient times, even when it is not convenient. Pray with courage and confidence. Surpass all of your previous aspirations and expectations regarding your existence. I I assure you that I will elevate you on the wings of my grace and strength, providing you with perpetual safety. You are free to plunge into the depths of my intentions. The rams and eagles have the opportunity to demonstrate their profound contempt for trivial matters that are of no consequence. He stated, I will compel you. I will propel you with the grace that emanates from the core of my desire and the fire of my spirit. Please bear in mind that you are my child, and I will not allow the world's superficial and unsavory forces to alter you. You are cherished by me, and I am yours. I will deliver my miracle into your life in those quiet moments, the lover of your soul tells you. Come away. Today, God declares, I have granted you and all others a measure of faith. Your faith is transforming your life and the world around you in a manner that is beyond human comprehension. Faith is the force that sustains and assists you. The faith I bestowed upon you as a gift, which I extend to all without condition, has the power to transform your future in a matter of days, hours, and minutes. Place your trust in me, and be assured that the faith I have bestowed upon you will dissolve barriers and transform you, thereby facilitating your journey to paradise and transforming your life into a miniature version of heaven on earth. The Father commands, ascend higher. Avoid the naivety of faith-based explanations for the difficulties that individuals are experiencing. Faith is a struggle that is difficult to overcome. Keep fighting the good cause of hope. I have achieved victory for you over death, hell, lack, brokenness, and all forms of enemy persecution as the sole object that is worth fighting for. Therefore, utilize your faith today. Utilize declarations, proclamations, and petitions to achieve this objective. Demonstrate your devotion by offering praise and worship to God. Believe that every prayer you say with faith summons angels who are diligently working to bring you the finest things in life and fulfill my highest purpose for you. Today, God commands, you must relinquish your rights to accept my entitlements. I comprehend your grievances, and others have indeed treated you unjustly. When others' poor decisions resulted in my suffering, I was not absent from the throne. I was not averse to assisting you, nor was I attempting to advance a questionable religious objective by allowing you to endure hardship. The Father instructs us to relinquish it. I beg your pardon. Free up. May you be blessed. Proceed. I have summoned you to pursue more ambitious objectives. Leave the feedlot of bitterness and the ashes of bitter sorrow behind, as they will never please you. Eliminate all assertions regarding oneself. As you relinquish my control, permit me to infuse your hands and heart with all of my kindness. The past can only serve to impede your progress or cause you harm when you concentrate on it. Sons and daughters, as the Father declares, this is your day. Let go of the burden of the past today and labor diligently to obtain the wealth that I have reserved for you. Today presents new opportunities to demonstrate compassion. Regardless of the opinions of others, be aware that I am renewing everything today and offering you a fresh opportunity to accept my compassion and forgiveness. I have safeguarded my bond within you and removed the enemy's curse and power, as God declares, today I have blessed you with the Holy Spirit of promise. The enemy is unable to penetrate the impenetrable seal that I have placed around you. Father, do you comprehend the significance of this? The enemy is unable to penetrate the defenses I have established to safeguard him. You have been sealed by my essence. Before the video continues, please like the video and share it with your family. Because my channel is getting low, please share this video and like the video and do some dollars as super thanks. I have safeguarded my bond within you and removed the enemy's curse and power, as God declares. Today I have blessed you with the Holy Spirit of promise. The enemy is unable to penetrate the impenetrable seal that I have placed around you. Father, do you comprehend the significance of this? The enemy is unable to penetrate the defenses I have established to safeguard him. You have been sealed by my essence. I have inscribed my name on you and marked you, and it is deeply embedded in the precious crimson of the Son's blood. You can't sustain any injuries. You can't be harmed by the pollution of the enemy in this world. Because of the seal, you are unable to discern my purifying word that I have inscribed deeply within your heart. The words I speak to you are purifying you and transforming you into a flawless representation of my character and essence. As I have preserved my vitality within you, you require no additional resources beyond those that I provided to you when I arose from the dead and liberated the prisoners. The Father has informed you that you possess all the kindness and endowments necessary for the present day. Stop associating with the mentality of deficiency and the constraints of the natural man, and elevate yourself to embody the entirety of my reflection in your life. To unite you with me, I have inserted myself into the intricacies of your soul, which I have since adopted as my new residence. Currently, God declares that He is the originator, the designer, and the finalizer of your existence. Just as I employed my faith to create the world, I employed it to influence your existence. I meticulously organized every aspect of your life and documented it in a book before the creation of the universe. Your Father inscribed the following in the tablets of your existence: I do not engage in any endeavor partially. He intended to bestow upon you every blessing in all eras, including the past, present, and future. That is why it is still advisable to disregard the bleak perception that the frightening would present to you. He may attempt to alter the narrative of your life. However, my plan for your life will endure and remain unalterable, just as my word endures and the adversary has been unable to erase the text over the years. By writing the cross on the cross in blood, I am eliminating the enemy from the narrative of your life. Your existence will be influenced by the holy aspirations of a child of God if you have been saved. The Father instructs them to gaze upward. Maintain your level of alertness and watch. I have constructed magnificent ceilings of health, happiness, and blessings that tower above your current circumstances. Look up. Those ceilings are artistic representations of the future, expressing optimism and anticipation. I employed the entirety of the universe's creative potential to provide you with a reason to rejoice in your existence in my world. The Father declares that a new day has commenced. Enjoy yourself, and be assured that I am by your side. Today, God informs you that the chalice from which you are intended to imbibe is not synonymous with suffering. I consumed the entire cup at Gethsemane. In my heart, I have no desire to introduce any of the suffering I experienced at Calvary into your life. I went to Calvary to serve as your mediator and replacement, and I paid the complete price for putting an end to all of your suffering, deprivation, and lack. Therefore, my child, you can have complete confidence in my assurance, as I have explicitly stated in my word that I desire to provide you with a long and fulfilling existence. Didn't I declare in my word that my cup of remembering is a fine vessel? I poured the essence of my master promise to be your Lord and your God into that cup. I have reconciled you based on who I am and what I did for you 2,000 years ago. You are not separated from me because of the new birth. I present to you the cup of blessing, a transformative substance that grants you native entitlement to the complete blessing of my promise on your behalf. Today, my child asserts their entitlement to your inheritance and citizenship rights, which are yours to completely enjoy without any of the enemy's curses. Before the video continues, please comment, Amen, and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. According to God, His unbridled kindness will be demonstrated to you today. You have been selected to serve as a messenger of my benevolence, therefore, you must perceive and accept it as your inheritance. What does the Father say? I am the Lord, and I am good. There is no one else but me. Consequently, I have always been in charge and have endeavored to demonstrate the full extent of my kindness and grace in every aspect of your existence. The Father asserts that pain is of no significance to Him. The cross was intended to alleviate pain, suffering, and lack, and I will never introduce these elements into your existence. I will never decline to accept the message of the cross regarding your life. Today, request my sanction and assistance. Do not believe that I am concealed on the periphery of your existence, prepared to decline your request at the exact moment you require my assistance. I have been depicted in that manner, however, I am not a foolish, local, or malevolent deity. I created you, and as your creator, I desire for you to abandon that negative attitude and begin to follow me as a robust son rather than a weak servant. As of today, God declares, I have departed from the abode of brightness to provide you with the same brightness as an internal resource. The glory above was transformed into the glory within when you accepted me as the Lord of your life. The Father asserts that the glory that is currently within you is the brightest thing in the universe. It is neither feasible nor my objective to provide you with a diluted version of greatness that will only endure for the duration of this existence. The Father and I both assert that we have bestowed upon you an infinite number of blessings. As a consequence, the Father asserts that the splendor will be summoned today. Permit that glory serve as your stipend for withdrawal. According to the Father, it is impossible to borrow excessively against the glory that resides within you. Enough funds are present in the account. The Father commands, write the check. Develop a strategy for utilizing the resources of my glory and the money of your faith to acquire the things you desire, require, and endeavor for. I am not a deity who abandons you in the midst of nowhere, and I will not disappoint you. Approach me. I will cleanse, forgive, free, and satiate you when you bring your problems and needs to me. It has a significant impact on my identity and actions, and my sole objective today is to ensure that you receive everything I have sacrificed to provide you with. Today, God informs you that you are a spiritual substance, not merely a religious concept. The mind is in its natural state at variance with my spirit. The mind is the source of doubt and skepticism, while the newly restored spirit is the source of faith and power. You must resolve to discipline your mind and cease allowing it to dictate the course of your life. It is impossible to labor for two distinct organizations. Listen to the voice of my spirit within you when you possess a sanctified mindset. My voice is the pathway to my rule in your life. As the Father declares, I am always speaking. You prayed, Thy kingdom come. My kingdom enters your life when you heed my voice and emulate it. Alignment with my objective is not a behavior that is visible to others. My words from the outside may only serve to reinforce and motivate you to heed the voice within. According to God the Father, my sheep know my voice. Do not abandon your inherent qualities in my presence. I will provide you with guidance, protection, and shepherding. I will grant you relief and alleviate your burdens on this day, declares the Father. Everything you have cried out for, asked for, and pleaded with me for is already within you as a spiritual substance through my Spirit. I am not withholding any information. I have already given you everything I own freely and completely, so there is no way to postpone it. Every living object resides within me, and I reside within you. As a result, you have received all of the items you requested. Accept it. Believe it to be truthful. Prepare for it. The comprehension of your response is imminent. God declares that His intention for your existence is to govern you today. I am expanding my power and tranquility over you and all of your possessions. The power that my blood provides enables you to own your possessions and realize the essence of your long-held aspirations. According to the Father, there will be no further delays or complications. I will transform failure and sorrow into divine destiny and success by submitting myself once more each day. You will experience profound fulfillment and joy in your consciousness by establishing a connection with the authentic spirit that resides within you. By the Father, I do not value suffering. Therefore, what would be the purpose of utilizing the sacrifice I made to deprive you of it? Even though this is not the information that was conveyed, heed to my words and be a clear witness to my word. I will never refuse to comply with the directives of the cross. According to the Father, my promises are real, and you will not be disappointed as long as you align your heart with mine. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing something super. Thanks. I don't have a house, and I have to make my new house. So please help us. We will be very grateful to you.